Hello, welcome to your 10-minute yoga class. All you'll need for today is comfortable space to sit on the floor, to lie down. If you have a yoga mat, that's awesome. Otherwise, you can just do this on a towel, on anything comfortable. If you have a blanket or a pillow, you can bring that with you as well. We are going to start seated today, so just take your time, find a nice comfortable seat. Legs can be crossed if that feels good. You can bring a blanket or a pillow underneath you as well, just to give yourself a little bit more support. If this posture is uncomfortable for you, you can always bring your legs out or to the side as well. So once you're there, we will just bring our hands onto our knees if it feels good, maybe palms facing up, and we'll just close down our eyes to begin, starting to settle into our space, into our bodies. And we're going to start by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose or the mouth. We'll breathe in and out, making your breath a little bit bigger, a little bit louder than what we're used to. So we'll continue just like that, breathing in and out. We'll just start to roll the shoulders up, back, and down, creating some more space as we continue to breathe. So lengthening through the spine, rolling the shoulders to open up the chest, breathing nice and deep. And on our exhale, just softening through the face, the eyelids, the jaw. And again, making your breath nice and big, nice and loud, really listening to the sound of your inhales, the sound of your exhales. Breathing down into the belly, the ribs, and all the way up to the chest on your inhale. Letting it all go as you exhale. We'll do a couple more just like this. Listen to the sound of your breath. Breathe in. Let it go. And last breath in and out. Just notice where your mind starts to go when you start to sit in stillness or in silence. See if you can give yourself the gift of just being present with your body, with your breath for this next 10 minutes or so. Remembering that at any moment we find our mind wandering, thinking about what we have to do later, what we did before, what that noise was. Just bring yourself back to your breath. Your breath can be an anchor to this present moment. Anytime we find ourselves wandering, we just bring ourselves back to our inhale and back to our exhale, because we cannot breathe in the past or in the future. We can only breathe here right now. So our breath is the perfect way to help us to stay present in our practice today. So placing your hands down on your knees, palms facing down, we're going to start to make some circles with the upper body. So we're just going to lean the chest forward and around, all the way back, pulling the back behind you, and then coming forward. So just making nice big circles. We want to try and keep the hips on the floor, keeping the lower body as still as possible. We're just moving through the upper body. And then we'll bring the breath in once again. So inhale as you lean forward. Exhale as you come back and around. Using the hands on the knees to help support you. Moving as fast or as slow as it feels good. And then we'll switch directions. Same thing, going the opposite way. Just moving through the upper body, opening the chest as we come forward. Rounding the shoulders as we come back. And breathing with this movement. Inhale forward. Exhale as we come back. Listen to your breath. That's the best way to make sure we are breathing, is to just listen to the sound of the breath. Perfect. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to place the right hand down on the floor next to us. We're going to start to walk those fingertips away from us. So we start to lean over towards the right side. One thing we want to be mindful of is not hunching forward. We want to keep the back nice and lifted, so we don't need to walk the hand too far, just until we feel a bit of sensation through the side of the body. Then we're going to reach the left arm up and over, stretching through the left side of the body, fingertips pulling towards the right side of the room, pulling that left shoulder blade back behind the left ear. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, press into the right hand and we'll switch sides. So left fingertips come down, walk the fingertips away, reach the right arm up and over, breathe in. And breathe out, we'll switch. Right hand comes to the floor. Inhale, extend that left arm up and over, maybe looking underneath the left armpit up towards the sky. And then we'll switch. Maybe looking underneath the right armpit, pull that right shoulder blade back, and we'll keep going. We'll do a few more like this. Just move with your own breath. So going as fast or as slow as it feels good. We inhale and exhale, making it a little bit of a flowy movement. If it feels good in your body, we can kind of wave the arms, maybe getting a little bit deeper of a bend each time we go. Good job. We'll do one more on each side. Inhale, reaching up and over. Exhale, switch. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, coming back to center. Reach both arms up towards the sky. So arms reaching up, we want to be creating length through the sides of the body, all the way from the hips through the ribs, the armpit all the way up to the fingers, reaching as high as you can, and then relax your shoulders. Keep the arms where they are. We're going to start to hinge forward from the hips, coming into a forward fold. So hands, upper body comes down towards the floor in front of us. We can either stay lifted on the fingertips if this is enough for you, or we can walk the hands forward. Maybe the chest, the forehead, the chin come towards the floor. Maybe forearms come down to the floor as well. And then we want to close our eyes here. Continue to ground down through your hips. Take a deep breath in. Let the breath travel over the back of the body. And as you exhale, relaxing deeper, relax the head, relax the neck. So let the head and neck hang heavy. We'll take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, start to walk the hands all the way back up to center. Nice and slow. And then again, we roll the shoulders up, back, and down 3 times. Perfect. Now we're going to drop our right ear over towards the right shoulder. And immediately you might feel a stretch in the left side of the neck, which is amazing. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, we can place the right hand on top of the head and just guide that right ear closer down towards that right shoulder, making sure that right shoulder is nice and relaxed as well. So when we are doing yoga or we're stretching our body, we do want to keep the rest of the body engaged. Although right now we are just stretching through the neck, we still want to have good posture in the spine. We want to be a little bit engaged in the core, so we're not hunching over, we're not completely relaxed. We still have a little bit of lift in the body. And you can stay here if this is enough for you. Continue to stretch through the left side of the neck, or we can extend the left hand out next to us, placing the fingertips on the floor. And just allow this left shoulder to be nice and heavy. Take another deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Bring your hands to the top of your head and just gently guide your chin towards your chest, keeping length in the spine, stretching through the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in and out. And then we'll switch sides. So this time, left ear comes to left shoulder. Maybe the left hand comes on top of the head. Maybe the right fingertips come down to the floor. Relaxing the shoulders here as we stretch through the neck. Maybe closing down the eyes. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Can you just notice the quality of your breath? Is it a little bit shallow? Is it loud? Is it soft? Does it feel deep? Do you feel it in your belly, in your chest? And see if you can send your last breath to any part of your body that needs a little extra attention, maybe the neck, the shoulders, the hips, wherever it might be. As you exhale, allow that area to soften. And then again, we bring the chin down to the chest, hands come down to the knees. Just let the head be nice and heavy here. Bring your head back up to center. We're just going to move the upper body from side to side by swinging the arms. So let the arms be nice and heavy. Let them kind of slap your body as you move it side to side, just getting everything flowing, everything moving. You're going to extend both legs out in front of us. Point and flex the toes a couple times. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And again, we reach the arms up to the sky. Lengthen through the spine, the side of the body. Inhale and exhale as we fold forward over the legs. Hands can come onto the thighs. They can come onto the shins. Maybe they reach the toes. And then we want to relax the head, the neck, the shoulders, and just let the whole upper body be nice and heavy. Slight engagement of the core so that we still have a little bit of length through the spine. Take a deep breath in. And out, relax even further. And then breathe in and slowly walk the hands all the way back up. For the last few minutes of your practice, I invite you to lie down onto the floor and to just relax the body, do a little bit of deep breathing. If that's not accessible to you, then just stay seated as you are. You can even stand up if you'd like. And I just invite you to close your eyes and tune into your breathing once again. Feel into your body and notice the difference of your state when you started this practice as opposed to right now. Noticing if you feel the same, if you feel any different, if you feel a little bit more calm, if you feel more space, more open, whatever it might be. And just carry this feeling with you into the rest of your day, the rest of your week, remembering that you have the ability to relax the body, to calm the mind so that we can move forward with clarity. And it doesn't take a lot of time or a lot of effort. It is as simple as sitting with yourself for 1 minute, focusing on the breath, focusing on what's going on in the body, and using the breath to slow down your inhales, slow down your exhales, and notice the effects that it begins to have over your mind and body. And exploring the breath can really empower us to remember that we have this wonderful tool with us at all times that allows us to feel that sense of control when we feel like we're losing control or we feel like the external world has more control over our mind, our body, our reactions. We just use our breath to take that control back, to be able to move forward with clarity, to be able to show up as the person that we want to be. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.